Welcome to Midlife Customs. In the last video, I introduced my new project, the 1953 F100 Fat Fender, and I also showed that I installed the Crown Vic front suspension. If you like working on cars and watching DIY videos, then you should hit the subscribe button because that is what I post on this channel. Please take a quick minute to read this disclaimer. I am not a professional, nor do I claim to be. In this video, I'm going to show an update of what I've been doing, and as you can see here, this is the 8.8 Explorer rear end that I had done a video on narrowing, which I had put to the side. I went ahead and put this into the 53 F100. I had to cut off the purchase, and then I bought kind of a cheap version of a 4-link, and the shackles that came with it were really thin and I thought unusable, so I had a friend cut me some on a plasma cutter, and I welded it all together and then put some coilovers so you can see how it all came together here with the Mustang tank. Very similar to the 67 F100 setup. So here's a good look at the way that it all came out. It's pretty much bolt together system, so if you buy one of these, it's kind of plug and play. Another thing I had been working on the side was I had a Mark 7 with the 5.0 HO motor in it, so I pulled that out with the AOD transmission, and I kind of just cleaned all that up and painted it. And that's what I'm going to be putting in 53, so you can see it here. I went ahead and painted it with some Ford engine blue and changed out the headers and put a new distributor on it. Just pretty much change out the gaskets and the intake and just freshen it up, make it nice, so that I can go ahead and put it in here. And here's kind of me getting ready for it, which after I get it installed, I had to build some motor mounts, which I was going to use the original motor mounts from the 5.0, but I was going to make kind of like these perches for them to sit on and can be removable so that they could connect to the Crown Vic clip. And you can see here how I did that. I just cut some plates and I made some holes for the back side of the mounting. I also had some square metal tubing, which I cut 45 angle pieces off of it, and you can see how it has the bolt and also like the locating tab, so that's how they will be sitting in there once I drill those out. And I'll show you how I'll put that all together, and already had some plates cut to be on top of the crown suspension that will bolt in. So after I get it all welded together, you can see how it will work here, which I cut out these little round cuts so that you can get to the bolts on the motor mounts, and it's all removable. You know how sometimes you have that feeling like you're being watched? Well, that's because sometimes you are. Oh, and by the way, I finally was able to pick up a Gen 2 Coyote for my 67 F100. If anybody out there knows any good information on Coyote swaps, throw some in the comments for me to help me out. Thanks. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching.